good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and today we are going to be looking at Overloud TH-U. But first, we are continuing this week's featured artist. I have an idea, grab your balls, because this is They Are Coming. I have an idea. Boom. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. That was They Are Coming by I Have an Idea. And there we are. Hope you're all doing well. Killer track. Nice way to start off a show that is all about guitars today. It's a guitar day today, so we need some heaviness to open the show. Phew, got to get your breath back after something like that. So this week's featured artist is I Have an Idea. He's incredible. Links up the top, pinned to the pinned comment up there if you want to go check out the rest of his music, which is very eclectic and very cool. He's an awesome studio engineer as well. If you reach out to him, he may help you get the most amazing mix of your life. There you go. Hope you're all doing well. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Every day we take a look at app stuff and things and stuff. And sometimes we stuff things into stuff. And we talk about apps and, music creation, mental health and well-being, interviews with amazing creators, artists, developers, and sometimes even the partners of said creators. Speaking of, this week we have an amazing interview coming up with Georgie Johns. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be super, super fun to find out about the woman behind the Garage Band man. And without him sitting next to her, that should be good times. I'm super pumped about that. And somebody else who's a prominent feature of this channel, somebody who we love a lot, will be kicking off a brand new series here on the channel on the weekend, which is the opening hour guest artist, which is Brad Example, sponsored by DistroKid. That is happening this weekend, the first in a series of artists who will be performing once a month, opening for Pete's Happy Hour, Pete Johns' Happy Hour. And the kickoff episode is with Brad Example, so I'm super excited to have Brad on. It's going to be great. We're going to have new gear in the studio here, so that's going to be cool too. Just move my camera a little bit there. Today's New Gear Day here in the studio, so from tomorrow we should have a totally different sound. Very exciting stuff. Let's say hello to people who are here in the chat. Hello to Thomas Christ. Hello SM Borthwick. Hello Russ8889. Hello to Sean Chandler. And I think that's all. And I know there's more people hiding. So if I can see you hiding, I can see how many people are actually here. So say hello if you're here. I know Brad's there. I bet Ivan's hiding as well. So hello, hello, hello. If you're watching on the replay, leave a comment, hit the like. It helps the channel, all that fancy stuff. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, because there's over 600 videos that you can check out with really cool apps from the last 2 years of shows. Hello, Mr. Smith. I hope you're doing well too. Mr. Smith has an amazing drum kit. I got to watch a sick video yesterday on his drum kit, and it is fucking cool. Cool. So what are we looking at today? We are looking at an app called Overloud TH-U. I've done a show on this previously. I did a show on this way back in the day. It was so long ago. It was like episode 10 or 12, long time ago. So the app's changed a fair bit. Before we do that, we'll jump into any price drops that there are today. Please be aware, yesterday's app that we looked at, which was Beat Surfing 2, is on sale at the moment. For Music Day, which is what you're all experiencing now in the rest of the world. We had it here yesterday in Australia. So that's on half price off that app that we looked at yesterday. So if you want to go grab that, do that. It's worth your time. Also, a cool app dropped yesterday my time. Yeah, we might look at it tomorrow. I'm not really sure what's happening tomorrow, so maybe I won't talk about it until tomorrow, but it is a free app from Blease. It's really cool. It's worth your time. What have we got here? Pretty much the same stuff as what we had yesterday. Easy audio cut, tonality, bass leveler. Everything from yesterday is still kind of here. Raro, all this kind of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of discounts there. check out yesterday's show, or just go to appslice.co. There's a link down in the description to the appslice.co website. And all you need to do is click on the link. And then once you've opened it on your iOS device, just go up here. And then you can save it as a favorite. And then every day you just do what I do. Click up here, find the link, click on it, and look at this. It shows you every single day straight to the links to all the music apps that are on sale. So just find that link in the description and save it as a favorite, and you're good to go. We are looking at today Overloud TH-U. It is free to download, so you can download it right now, and it comes with a pack of guitar sounds. Not an incredible lot, but enough to get you started. And then you have to purchase the rest of this stuff. It is an AUv3 plugin. Now, I will not bullshit you around and lead you up the garden path. This app is an investment. It is very much priced along the same lines as bias effects, but the difference is it's AUv3, where bias effects isn't AUv3. It is inter-app audio, and it sucks because of that. It's a great app, but unfortunately not being able to open it as an AUv3 really limits what you can do with it. But this one, so it is an investment. It does cost to unlock all of the sounds, but do you need all of the sounds? Not always. We're going to go through that today, what you get for free, and then what you get with the pack unload, and then all of the packs that you can get, and we'll go through some sounds and all that kind of jazz. First, I'll flick you over here to show you, because another cool thing about this app, it is available. Hello, Vogon. Good to see you. And Mr. Smith, I already said that. So this app is also available on Windows and Mac. Now, if you actually go and purchase it on Windows and Mac, and then you download the iOS version, you can install the sounds, the full sounds, at about half the price instead of paying for it the full price on iOS, which is really cool. So hello, Wolfstone. Ron, hope you're doing well. Let me see if I can jump over to this page here. So here it is on the App Store. Let me jump over to my PC so we can get a bigger look at it. So it is free. Absolutely free. There you go. Free to download. Totally free. Totally free. Let's look at some of the pricing. So you do get a pack of instruments here, which is $0. The full unlock, now this is US, is $80. I did say this is an investment. And here you can see here, this TH-U full desktop owners, that is the price you would pay if you already owned it on desktop. So it's half price. We'll go through the packs that you get, and it is on sale at the moment too, it says, for up to 40% off till the 30th of June. But we'll have a look at that now, shall we? Let's jump over here. I'll open it first as a standalone version just to have a look through all the packs and everything, and then we'll open it up as an AUv3. So here we go. This is what you get when you first open this sucker up. A nice big view of an amp head. And what's really cool, pinching to zoom. When you pinch out or pinch together, you get a wide look at the entire chain of effects here. There you go. So that is how you control what is in your chain. And you can load this sucker up with whatever you want. But let's have a look at what you get for free. So first we'll jump over here to the store just to show you how much there is. So as you can see here in Australia, it's not cheap. $124 for the unlock. It's an investment, as I said, you know, and there's a lot here. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of the packs, now these are Australian prices, remember. So you're looking at around $17 for each of the packs, where, you know, here you can see $27 for the packs. So it's roughly about $10 difference Australia to the rest of the world. Here are all the components, and I'm telling you, let's just scroll really fast. There's a lot in here. There's a crap load of stuff. Very much, again, I know I'm comparing it again to Bias FX. They also offer you rigs, so you can actually get rig setups here as well for certain prices. So these are extra parts. Alrighty. Hello, Ed B. Metal. Good to see you. Let's jump over to here. And to have a good look, hello, John Frank Songs. Ed B says, I love TH-U and actually purchased the full unlock and additional packs. Definitely one of the best amp sims on iOS. Absolutely. Totally agree with you. Now, I'm going to hit the plus down here, and this will show you what you get. Yeah? What you get from the onset. And you can see, now I think you can organize categories, which is pretty cool. So you can actually click on collection, and it'll show you it'll put all the things to the top that you own. So this is what you get straight up just by paying nothing. Zero. So you get a rig player, a dark face head, an overloud prog, a rock. You get what have we got? 1, 2, 3 cabinets. Yeah. So we've got 3 of those. And we've got a S drive. We've got a chorus, a delay, a reverb, and a splitter. So you can create split channels with 2 heads and a box, and everything else here is bye. Yeah. So we'll grab a guitar first and run through the basic sounds. Now, before I go on, this is pretty cool. If I click on the one thing I do really love about this app over other things, and you may not agree with this, and that's up to you. I like this. When I click over here on something, it opens up a side panel. I don't have to turn the fucking knobs. You know what I mean? I like the skeuomorphic look. I like that it looks like a fucking, it looks, but I don't want to sit here and turn these little knobs. I like that when you click, it opens up a whole new panel for you to actually play with the sliders. That makes more sense to me. And it's great that we have a representation of what it looks like, but sometimes, turning these little knobs on these things, it's a little bit fiddly, I have to admit. But we'll just touch here on the cabinet box here. And what you'll notice straight away over here, you see we've got our mics, which I can move the mics around. You've got a little mic position here, and I can move them back and forward. So I can move them away, and I can change the angle of the mics as well, right? And you've got a little XY pad up here to move the mics around as well, which is fancy stuff. And you can quickly go over to mic B, so you can change those. But what's really cool is with all cabinets, you have an IR loader as well. So if you want to import your own impulse responses, you can do that. So if you've got microphone impulse responses, beautiful. And all you need to do is change it from mic to IR, and then you can import your responses from here. And you've got 2 of them. So you can replace the mic. So you could have one mic here and then have an impulse response here. Really nice feature to be able to add that. Oh, what can I say, Scott? I'm always making a case for fiddling with knobs because everybody loves knobs. And for not fiddling with knobs. Well, there you go. Sometimes you want to fiddle with other things. Like avocados. Right, so let's grab a guitar, shall we? And what I'm going to do is jump out of the standalone version. I mean, you can stay in the standalone. Let's just jump over here. So we'll run through the other settings quickly just to what's going. Hello, Lee. I hope you're doing well. And it is worthwhile with this to set up an account, create a login, because then if you happen to purchase this app on your Mac or PC, you're able to transfer stuff back and forward. You've got some global settings. Let me put my guitar back down because I didn't really go over the global settings and stuff. Let's get all the settings and all this shit out the way now. So over here, we've got global settings, and you can choose the input, right, for your audio interface. So I'm currently set to my mini fuse audio. You can change the sample rate. So you've got plenty of sample rate options there. The buffer size, stereo output. So you've got mono, left and right. Nice. Tempo, loop connection, so tempo for looper. So there's a looper in here as well too. We've got a automatically zoom in on the amp, so when you click on the amp, it'll zoom in on it. What else do we have? There's MIDI mapping as well too. So if you've got a foot switcher or a keyboard even, you can set MIDI mapping as well to this. We're not going to go too far into this. So, you know, another great thing you can do with this, all your MIDI mapping, I could connect this straight up to my iRig Stomp and be able to control it with my Stomp pedal. You can share your banks. Hello, Mr. Back from Doing Time. You can share your banks that you make. You can share your presets that you make. You can import presets, as we showed you the store here. So you can go to your store and purchase things if you like. And you have a purchase history, which we'll do in a second. And we'll bring in all the effects that I own. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. So that's your basic controls. Let's jump out. Oh, we may as well stay in here. Should be right. Shall we grab a guitar? Good, grab a guitar. And I think we can do that. We're playing the Blue Meanie today. The Blue Meanie. Let's give it some volume. And change the global settings. So what have we got? We're going to go mono. Is that right? Left, right. So we're going input number 2. There we go. That's better. Hello, Pete Johns. Hope you're doing well. So we've got our guitar plugged in. And this guitar, which I've owned now for what? Almost getting, what, 2.5 or 3 months? Still hasn't been tuned. Still, since I set it up, it is still not received. Amazing guitar. Love it. This is an artist guitar, an Australian-made guitar, Australian company. They make some pretty damn cool guitars. All right, so we have our first sound loaded here. This is the basic super clean. And again, we can jump in here and change our mic position around. So we'll pull that mic away. We can bring it back closer. So pretty standard sound for the first one. Again, we can go in here. We can mess with the volume. We can change normal. So you can see it's working. We can turn off. All good. I'll go full screen for you so you can actually see what's happening. So this is just your basic super clean sound, and these are all of the sounds you get. So it's only up to 13. So this is all for free, remember. The next one is a clean FX tone. I'll show you the chain. So you've got a chorus, a reverb, the next one in the chain is a smooth jazz tone. And if we pinch back out, pretty much similar. Let's get into some of the heavier stuff. We've got a rock tone. So again, all these are free. Next one is a 70s rock solo. And again, you can click on the individual items and give it a bit more drive. Change the tone up. reverb. We'll just go through these quickly. Then we've got a more pushed tone here. Sweet. A blues. Hard rock. Now, I'm not messing with any of these, so clearly you can, mess with them from here and save them as something else. A pop rhythm. So we're up to number 10 now. The metal tone, the token metal tone. So it's pretty standard, this one. There's no real effects on it. So as you can see, it's got an overdrive, it's got a cab head, no real reverb or anything like that. So that's number 10. This is a metal solo. And what is encapsulated in this as I pinch, so we have a delay, a de-reverb, and again, when you click on each of these, that's when your options pop up. So again, you can add some wet. We've got our delay. Click on that one, turn it on. So again, you'll see up in the top corner here, this is where you can turn on your power, or you can actually click on the pedal to turn it on and off. You can sync everything. It's a pretty standard affair, yeah? Let's boost this up. Give it some stereo. Lovely, and I think this ambient one could be the last one that's in here. Yep, there's two more. And the last one is a dual amp. So let's talk about this before we go forward, because what you do get involved, you do get a splitter. So that's nice. It's all included in the free version. So you actually do get a splitter. So you can go in here and split two heads along here, and I'll show you how to do that a little bit further on. Damn dreads. Sweet. So that is what you get for free. Pretty simple stuff, not too complicated. Absolutely $0. Can't really complain about that for nothing. And, you know, if you can't get a decent tone out of that basic stuff, I think it's time to start playing the piccolo. No offense to anybody who's into the piccolo, but it's a little bit like a diccolo. All right, let's go in here and restore my purchases. So if we click on the little button up the top right-hand corner, you can go to purchase history and hit restore purchases, and this will bring all the stuff that I have here. So I only have 2 packs. I have the full premium unlock, which is the $79 unlock, and the American Classics. I was trying to get the new metal pack that they've dropped, but they didn't get back to me in the show. So let's go and have a look at the difference. If I can open this up. So these are all your packs here that you initially got. Now you'll see so the way I'm doing this, just so you know, when I click up the top here, this opens, this opens this little browser here. Now you'll notice up the top, we have a little back arrow, and this is where everything is. So these are all your banks. And that's the free one, the Experience. The TH-U iOS Experience is the free packs. Then we've got Classic Rock. And inside each of these are a whole bunch of tones. So this has opened up 31 tones in here. The Evergreen Tones has opened up for me. Wow. What have we got? Jeez, there's a lot of tones in here. 70 tones. TH-U Rock has a whole bunch of, what are we at? 41 tones. Then we've got rock songs. I like this. So you've got actual tones for songs like Sweet Child of Mine, Bohemian Rhapsody, Fade to Black, Highway to Hell. So you've got a teen spirit. Sweet. There you go. So you get Crazy Train. Look at them all, because they've got a heap of songs all ready to go. Do I see the Pinball Wizard, which the Hubs and crew did? So there you go. There's a tone in there. Another Brick in the Wall. Lots of tones. Look at them all the way up to 41. Yeah, me play Crazy Train. So you've got metal songs as well. Enter Sandman. Heavy, The Clean Part, Master of Puppets. Oh, we got Cowboys from Hell. Wow. So now we're starting to get into the heavier tones. Another Pantera tone here. Rust in Peace. That's pretty clean. Don't think there's any Slayer tones. Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden. Let's get some Iron Maiden. Oh, there is Radiant Blood. That's pretty heavy. Paranoid, Ace of Spades, Among the Living. So some Anthrax stuff. There's a bunch of shit in here. So you got 30 metal songs. And then if we back out again, we have TH metal. So not only that, we've got styles. And we've got brutal metal. Sweet. Now, as I said in the beginning of the show, Mr. Back from Doing Time, this is available on PC and Mac, but this is the iOS version. We got some degent tones. Sweet. Some 8-string degents. Heavy riffing. Wow, listen to that nice big clean sound. Sweet. Heavy riffing. Yeah, the in-app purchases are on sale for desktop and iOS as well. So they are currently on sale. There's a big 40% off currently on their website up until June 30. Theatre of Dreams. So there's a shitload of tones in here. What do we got for the metal stuff? Man, we got heaps. I could sit here all day and go through all these savage thrashes. Can't even remember how to fucking play it. So there's some really, I think there's some like pretty clean stuff in here as well. Nice. If we jump out of here, whoops, didn't want to do that. No. Where are we? Banks. So we've got funk and R&B. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. Nice bright chorus. Yeah, it is worth it. It is very much worth it. Hello, Leela. Leela's at rehearsal today. So that's just some of those. We've got funk songs. So there's even songs, Super Freak. So a whole bunch of songs in here. Soul Man. My Girl. Lovely. If we go back out to our banks, we've even got bass tones in here. And once you get down to the bottom here, this is where you run out of banks. So we've got, these are the American classics that I've paid for. So, and you can see these are the, look at the rigs here. So you can go through your rigs. Now let's run through adding things and creating a rig from scratch or something like that. I'm going to go back to our metal songs. Let's just take this Cowboys from Hell tone. We'll keep that one, yeah? And you can see, this has a lot going on. We have a splitter going on here. I'll go full screen so you can see what's happening. There's a fair bit going on in this. Of course, for Pantera sound, they often use a splitter with two heads. Now, I might want to add a harmonizer or something. Let's just go back. We'll actually go back to this Cowboys from Hell one because it's only got a single head there. Now, to add something into the chain, it's very easy to do. Down the bottom here, we have our, so you've got a mute button. And you have a plus button. So you head down to the plus button. What's cool in this screen is you can see what you own. Everything that doesn't have one of these next to it. Oh, I've still got it set up to, to categories. All categories. Yeah, we're good. So anything that you don't own, they're all at the bottom, see? So all those things down there. But you can click up the top here and you can choose by category. So if I want to add something like a... I don't know, let's add something to do with pitch. Shall we do that? Let's add a harmonizer to this guitar sound. So once I've clicked it, what happens is you are presented with all these pluses. So you can now choose where you would like to put this in the effects chain. So I'm going to put it here. So just click this plus. And now that harmonizer is in the chain. Now, if I want to move things around, you just hold your finger down on the item and up comes this little contextual menu here where you can remove this from the chain, or this is a move, or you can edit. So I can move it around wherever I want, or I can just delete it from the chain and just hit the little X up the top to get out of that. So again, you just touch on the pedal and then you get all these options here. So let's shift this up an octave and down an octave. Nice. That's pretty nice right there. You know what, it'd even sound better if it had some reverb on it. So let's jump out. Do we have a reverb pedal in here? So we've got a gate expander in here and a tube 9. So we can go over here and again hit the plus. Click on our categories. Let's look for reverbs or reverbs. There they are. So you can see I only don't own 2 of them. So I've got a pretty good selection. You've even got a shimmer in here. Pretty neat to have a nice big shimmer reverb. Got a room reverb. Let's just add the deverb just for now. So we'll add that to our chain. We'll just throw it there. Nice. And it's really easy to save these as well. So we've gone in and messed around with this. There's my disappeared for a second there. We've messed around with this now. So if I wanted to save this, it would overwrite the Cowboys from Hell setting. So I would just hit save down here if I want to overwrite it. Or, can I remember how to do this? I can't remember how to save it. I think That's it. So what you do to save is click. Oh, did I lose my settings there? I did. Oh man, what a dork. What a dork. Because I didn't save. Let's just bring in the pitch again. And we'll just put that back in here. We'll mess with that. Change the shift up and down. And to save, you need to long press the save button for a new patch. Yeah. So if I just hold it down, look at that. Hold it down, the save button down the bottom, and now it's asking me, where do I want to save it? Where do I want to save it? So I can create my own, can I do that? No, we'll just put it in the metal songs. And then I can scroll down and find an empty patch and then just touch that and name it whatever I want. So we'll call this Pitch Hell for now. Pitch, if I can spell, Pitch Hell. Done. That's now saved in my folder here. There it is, selected. So it's super easy. And then I can even go in and I've got an edit button here for any of my patches. And you can see you can add new patches. You can copy patches. You can move up and down. You can save patches. You can send them elsewhere. You can delete patches. You've got a whole bunch of options in there to mess around with your patches. As I said, you can send them to other people who have the app and share them with others. Okay, so let's jump out of this. I'm just going to shut it down. So that's the standalone version. What I want to do is open it up in AUM to prove to you that it is an AUv3. So you can open this up in GarageBand, Cubasis, AUM, whatever you like as an AUv3. So we'll create an audio track, select my guitar. We have sound, sweet. And we need to look for Overloud. And there it is. As an AUv3, and it should remember the last tone that you had selected wherever you open it up, which is really nice. So let's show you how to remove something. So again, I'm going to hold down on this and you'll see there's a little garbage bin up there. We can now remove that from the chain. So let's add in a splitter. Let's do that. So what I'm going to do is hit the plus sign down the bottom again, and we want to hit all categories in, I think it's is it internal? Yeah, internal is our splitter. So let's add the splitter. Again, we're going to put this over here. So now we have a splitter ready to go. And if we zoom in, you can see we've got our mixer there to mix everything. But what we want to do is move this over here. So I'm going to hold this down and then click this little move icon. And then I can choose where to put it. So there's our first one in the chain. And now we can add a new cab, a new head up here. Let's just add this Brit lead. What else do we have? We have something. Let's just add this one for fun. And we're going to add this underneath. So now we have our split channels. Did I add the same one? I did. What a dickhead. But guess what you can do? You can replace it by hitting, oh no, that's edit. Oh, fucking dickhead. I added the same one. Let's delete that. Let's just add, where are we? We'll add this Brit lead one for now. So now we have our split. And you can split to your heart's content. You can mess around, do all that kind of stuff. Again, I'm just giving you the lowdown of how everything works with this. Also, you have the option to change your tubes and stuff. So let's have a look at this lead. You can go in here and can we turn this one off? So you've got different preamp tubes. You have power amp tubes. you can do whatever the fuck you like. It is really, really powerful, this app. Let's jump out of here and grab some different kind of sounds. It is a sexy app. It's very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. I'm just going to go back into metal because that's what it's all about. Oh, should I grab the bass for a second? Let's do that. Let's grab the bass for a second and show you that. Yeah! Are you awake now? I am. So let me grab my bass because there are bass tones in here as well. Bass tonage. There we go. So, yeah, look, and there's no point denying it. The elephant in the room, it's expensive. You know, it's an investment. Like any guitar kind of setup. You're paying for something that you're hopefully going to get a lot of use out of. So, we got some bass tones. Let's crank this up a little bit. Give it some volume. Turn off the power of it. So that's it. Power. And we can jump out of that. What else do we have in bass tones? Now, these are all quite low in volume, I have to admit, which is a good thing because I hate it when you download apps and load, presets and they're fucking loud and they blow your brains out. I would rather have things a little bit lower so I can mess with them myself. Fucking dreads, man. And again, plenty of options. We've got our brightness. We can change our brightness on and off. We've got bass cuts, ultra low. Let's go there. Nice. There's an EQ in here as well. Sweet. What else do we have? It's a classic flat. Give it some volume again. Where are we? There's our master. Are we good? That one's pretty loud. We've got our gain here. Where's our... There it is. Fuck, that's a pretty low rumble. So some really nice bass sounds in here as well. You've got classic slap kind of tones in here as well. Click on here, give it some gain as well. I'm not the best bass player, trust me. It just is what it is. Heaps of tones. Let's go back in here. How many do we have for bass? Ashes, 90s, rock. So we've got 20 bass sounds, which is nice. We've got a DI'd sound here as well. Volume. Again, if we turn that off. Nice! There is a way too much to go through with this app than what we could do within a short period of time here. Let's run through some of the pedals and stuff. I'm just going to slap this bass. Get it? Slap this bass. Oh, I didn't have the volume up. That's why. Look at that. It was my fault. That's better. Damn, boy. Damn. Let's go back into some of these tones. Got a bit of noise there. That is the pickups in this bass, unfortunately. Wow, that's pretty crunchy. Nice. There's a lot of good stuff to love about this app. Absolutely. I'm just going to throw this down. We'll go through all of the pedals, everything that you get within this pack, the full unlock pack, just so you can see everything. Go full screen. Where are we? So here they all are. Here are your rigs. We'll just select. So here's just all of the amps. So as you can see, for the $79, you are getting a fuck ton of stuff. Everything all the way down to where these prices start. It's pretty mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing how many amps you have here. It's just fucking nuts. So you got your typical orange amp, all this stuff. So plenty of modern metal amps, jazz amps. If we have a look at cabinets, so again, all of these cabinets, let's see if I can zoom in a bit. There we go, that's a bit better. So you should be able to see that a bit clearer. Should I bring my ugly head in? There I am. Wow, the amount of cabinets is absolutely ridiculous. Plus, I showed you at the start too, you can use your own impulse responses and a combination of impulse responses and a microphone for these. So your virtual microphones. I mean, look at them all. It's ridiculous. These are the only ones you're not getting for that $79 US unlock. That's pretty damn good. Overdrive pedals. So we got a BD2, a taxi drive, a diode, S drive, Tube 9, a V treble, a CT pre, and an analog booster. So they're overdrives. Distortions! That's what we want. You can go away. So I pretty much got all the distortions, which is awesome. We've got a metal zone, fat muffs, distortion plus, heaps of distortion pedals. Fuzz pedals. You got 3 fuzz pedals, 2 extra ones you can buy. So we've got a fuzz face, fuzz blend, and a tune fox. Yeah, look, a combination of this and Rhino, beautiful. Yeah, I do too, Doug. I agree. I love my IK multimedia stuff, and I love their hardware. Unfortunately, the problem is with Amplitude, it's inter-app audio, and I want AUv3. But the beautiful thing is, like, for example, let me show you. I have this iRig, if I can grab it without making a total mess of everything. I have this sucker here. This thing here, I'll show you on the big camera. The iRig Stomp IO. It's a bit dirty because it's been on the floor getting bashed around with my foot. And you can actually put your iPad into this slot and sit an iPad in there, right? Or you can just connect it as an audio interface, or as you can use it as a MIDI controller as well. So I often use this with this app here because you can connect it to this. It actually works with this. It also works with bias effects. So because you got your foot switches, nice, love it like that. So This works with that as well. Let me throw this back down the floor. Yeah, and the major thing that makes this even better is that it is AUv3. So there's our fuzz pedals. We got chorus pedals. Look at all these, man. So we got a couple of chorus pedals. We got these rack mount chorus pedals as well. So again, you're only missing out on 2 of these. Hi, Gary Hubs. We've got delays. Look at these wonderful delays. We've got shimmer delays. We've got filter delays, digital delays, comb delays, pattern delays, sweep delays, spatial delays, tape delays. Yeah, you're only missing out on 1 of those. A nice selection of delays. We've got compressors coming out the wazoo. You're only going to need 2, you got 3 compressors there. And you can buy these extra ones as well. You know, it's up to you. Equalizers, EQ. We got some EQs there. Parametric, 7-band EQ, amp EQs, so plenty of EQs to play with. What else do we have? Flanges up the wazoo. An analog flanger, comb flanger. We've got a mild flanger, a rich flanger, my ex-wife flanger. Phasers. So we've got 4 phasers, phase arrays, and pitch shifters. So we've got a director ring, organizer, legacy, an octaver, micro pitch, the harmonizer, which you heard before. We just got a plain old pitch shifter in here. Nice. And we have a whammy. This is where you can find your whammy bar. So that's in here as well. Of course, reverbs, man. Plenty of reverbs. Plate, room, inverse, hall. You've got a shimmer reverb. So there's only 2 that aren't included in that pack. Man, there's a fucking lot of pedals in here. Tremolos. So you got 1 tremolo pedal in there. What else? Vibrato. Vibrato. Here we go. Get it a bit bigger so you can see what's going on. Vibrato. Tremolo, vibrato. You actually have some wah pedals in here. So you've got 5 wah pedals. You've got a bass wah as well. Lovely jubbly. You've got an auto wah. So plenty of wah for those who like to wah. What is it good for? And noise reduction. So we've got some gate. We've got a couple of gates here. Nice. We need those. But as you heard, like even when I had all those distortions on the guitar, there really wasn't a lot of noise going on in between, there was not a lot of noise, but with a gate, that's going to clear up much more. What else? Other is a space machine, which is not available, a volume pedal, and an acoustic guitar. You've even got in here an acoustic guitar simulator. So fair crack of the stick. And as I said before, the last one is the internal. That's your splitter. So a fuckload of stuff in there, don't you think? Absolutely worth it. Again, an investment, my friends. Absolute and utter investment. Something that, again, I'm going to say it. I know I drive this home till the cows. Let's turn that down. Till the cows come home. Apps aren't Pokemon. You don't need every one of them. But if you come across one that you think is going to help you in the long term with a broad range of things, then the investment makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Right on, right on. Let's jump out of here and do my favorite thing, which is, of course, metal. Wow, what's this one? So this has an expander, harmonizer. Fuck, man, that's wicked. So what do we got? We got a panning. We got this vibrato going on, backwards and forwards panning there, it sounds like. Wicked. As Brad would say, let me show you something. Nice. Lots of nice heavy sounds to play with. Straight out of the box. So here we've got a split tone, yeah? What's going on in here? So there's a lot going on. We've got a plate reverb, a cab, we've got a split, got a metal tone. Oh, fuck, I'm rusty. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm just wanking on now just for something to do. Yeah! Let's go back over here. Good stuff. There you go. That is the incredible, cool, amazing Overloud TH-U. Available on the App Store, on Mac, PC. Links in the description for the iOS version if you'd like to go get it. It is free on iOS, so go download it. It is available on as I said, let's just show you the little website before we go. So here is the website at overloud.com. You can go through all the sounds here. This is the iOS version. There is as I said, a Mac and PC. If I go back, this is the Mac and PC version. How much is it? So it is currently on sale. This is in euro, so €169, normally €299. And as I said in the beginning, if you pay for the PC and Mac version, and you download the free iOS version, you can unlock all of the sounds for half the price on the iOS version because you already own it on PC. Good stuff. It's wicked. It's an investment. It's cool. I've used it a shitload. I used it on some of the Meteor stuff, and I will most likely use it again. Coming up for the new Meteor album in September, when I start recording it for Songtember, I'll be using a combination of this app and Rhino for my tone. I have decided, so that should be good fun. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Guys, gals, NBs, everyone in between, and those still questioning. That is the show for today. I hope you have a really wonderful day or evening, wherever you are. And remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we shall all rise together. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're looking at. Your guess is as good as mine. Happy days. All righty, guys. Take care. See you later. Bye. Boom.